We hyper grappling, man. We hyper grappling. So I need to... I can't even scan these things. Let's hyper grapple. Inject. Brutal. Inject some more. Extremely brutal. And now she will nuke that thing. The final seed. But it's not over yet. We still need to find Dark Samus. Do it. The ultimate. Phazon. Nuke. Basically the same stuff as Dark Samus uses. Whoop! Then it just destroys. Gets destroyed. So that's most of the... like, that's the Leviathan Seeds done. Except that there was supposed to be one on... well, nah.
You have successfully destroyed the last remaining seed as detected by
Yeah.
the systems. The spread of Phazon corruption has been stopped. This is a great day for the Federation. However, there is one more mission to complete. Skytown's Aurora Unit 217 reports that it has discovered the origin of the Leviathan attacks. It appears that this is where Dark Samus and her main pirate force are stationed. Destroying them will require a full-scale attack. Unfortunately, this location is so far away it cannot be reached by conventional space travel. We must instead create a wormhole.
That's the planet. Phaaze.
The pirates have constructed a Leviathan battleship, which is in orbit around this planet. If we can board this battleship, we may be able to force it to open a wormhole. Large energy surges consistent with a warp device are traveling between the pirates' planet and the Leviathan battleship. It appears the pirates are using this warp device to link to the ship. We will upload the coordinates of this device to you now.
Yeah, I think it's past that place. Board the Leviathan battleship. Well, let's go there. The final invasion into Dark Samus's hiding place. But let's save. So I need to head to the open area I was in. How do you actually get there? It's this place. I need to go to the 3rd floor. No, the 2nd floor. Yeah, the 2nd floor.
We've got this area covered. You better get going.
Don't tell me what to do.
Most of the pirates have retreated underground, but you'll still need to stay on guard through these sections.
Don't tell me what to do. God damn it. Well, there's no enemies anymore. So you actually could have just gone here, like loot this place freely. But then again, what's the... It's not very useful to like loot the place after you've basically done like most of the challenging things. Kinda pointless. So, are they now going to allow me to deal with this? Ah, you needed the... Ah, you needed this for that. Hey, wait a minute. Why did I get corrupted so fast? You needed the overload for that. Okay, so the transit station. Map of the transit pathway is currently in transit station 2A. I mean, I might get the final pirate data from here too. Now that I think about it. I was thinking that maybe I missed out on that one pirate data, but might be that I didn't. Let's keep going. The teleporter. And beyond. I am here. So where am I actually? Transit station 2B. Board the Leviathan battleship. Doesn't even say what that place is. What is this? Energy shield is online and blocking access to the portal, powered by a nearby source. Grating is covering vent duct. Scans detect that a thaloric alloy within the grating has weakened. Terminal is powering the energy shield covering the transportation portal. No. Give me the energy. Drained of power. Time to head to the teleporter. Transportation portal online connection to orbiting Leviathan has been established. Primary warp systems online. Access to orbiting Leviathan granted. Enter hologram to initiate warp. Here we go. It's kinda strange that they're not giving you an actual save point in this part. This is the ship. Leviathan optical organ. Target appears to be sensitive to any type of weapon fire. Transportation portal online connection to the private homeworld has been established. Control terminal commands the Leviathan. Operate terminal to gain control of the Leviathan. Target appears to be a portion of the Leviathan's core, invulnerable to all weaponry.
Samus, we have received new data from AU-217.
Yeah.
A planet was detected at the epicenter from where the Leviathan telemetry originated. We have named this planet Phaaze.
Yeah. Can I actually see it now? No. Phaaze. But we already knew that. So, did I actually need to find all the batteries? Or the cells?
Samus, we have gained control of the Leviathan.
Good
Now
for you.
we'll be able to open a wormhole and warp to Phaaze.
I think I needed to actually get the cells. It was kind of this game's key and so artifact type of deal. I needed to find all of those eventually and do the code things there.
It's time to end this.
Yes, it is.
Once you rendezvous with the fleet, we'll head straight into the belly of the beast. I look forward to fighting alongside you again, Samus. Godspeed.
Except that you aren't fighting, you're just staying in that fucking ship. So I need to rendezvous to there. Pirate Homeworld.
Take heed, Samus. Once you join the fleet and the wormhole to Phaaze is opened, there is no turning back. Please be sure to prepare yourself. We wish you the best of luck.
It is the final battle, or will be. Control codes entered. The Federation has gained control of the Leviathan. Yeah, that's... You needed the control codes. If you would have come here before, you couldn't have gotten the control. You needed to actually get the... do the cell things. That it was this game's so artifact deal. Like in all of these games, it's you need to actually have the gather the artifacts in order to finish the game. Well, let's go back. It's time to finish this. I mean, I have 100%. 100% of the pickups. I have done everything I can. It is time to end it. To end everything. The only Metroid Prime game I actually got 100% pickup rate. But then again, it's almost like the only places you can't get the map for is Valhalla and Pirate Homeworld. But they're so easy to actually find. That you can't really miss them that easily. The other ones you can kinda miss, like for example there are a couple of things that you just can miss easily and not find them. Unless you have the map or the pickup maps. So I'm kinda glad that they actually give that thing in this game. Seems to be a trend in the future Metroids, or the newer ones, they actually make it so that you can actually get everything. In this game, it isn't even that necessary to get the pickups. I mean, this game isn't really very difficult. I mean, I think it's harder than Metroid Prime 1, but not by much. Well, time to head out to the final battle. To Phaaze. Let's finish this once and for all. Most presumably though, you're not destroying Dark Samus. But let's see. Let's see what happens. There it is. It's just flying here.
Sir, Samus's ship has joined the fleet.
Thank you, Ensign. Leviathan Command, you are clear to fire the portal beam. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation Titus.
Shoot the portal open. Let's go. The thing is flying behind them. Yep, I'm coming, guys. So this is the origin of everything. Supposedly. Or shit. They need to use that Leviathan to destroy everything. It's the ultimate mega ship of doom. Instead, Samus infiltrates the planet. So there's no going back anymore. I mean, you can save here actually. Or can you? What the? The corruption. It increases. Press A to vent energy tanks. Wait, did... Venting energy tanks. Venting. Due to critical levels of internal Phazon corruption, the emergency vent override has been triggered by the PED suite. All acquired energy tanks have been vented to temporarily prevent total corruption. Hyper mode weapons no longer require the extinguishing of an energy tank to use. You are now permanently in hyper mode. Unfortunately, this vent override can no longer be used. Damage as well as exposure to a Phaze's atmosphere will continue to raise your Phazon level. Your Phazon level is shown as yellow bar at the top of the HUD. If your Phazon level fills completely, you will die. Alrighty then. Massive tentacles grow from the deep within the planet's surface. They appear semi-sentient. The pulsing spores of this fungus emit the scent of decay. No profile matches in data bank. Species identified glow stem. Bioluminescent plant life that contains high radiation readings. Gunship no longer identifies you as Samus due to the near total corruption. Access to ship is not permitted. Unable to use ship. So you can't save here. Crystallized Phazon has hardened over time but appears vulnerable to explosive blasts. Wait, I can't lower my... Structure appears to be some sort of cocoon. Its outer membrane seems to be quite durable. Door has low-level energy shield. Phazon-based weaponry can disrupt the shield and open the door. Phazon-based attacks will cause the wall to open and allow you to pass through. Phase door. Hold on. I can't lower the levels. Gel sack inflates as a defense measure. Can explode and release venom. Gel sacks are aggressive creatures roaming their territory and defending it from all comers. When provoked, a gel sack will begin to expand its body, quickly filling it with a caustic Phazon-based venom. This continues until the gel sack explodes, sending a spray of deadly fluid in all directions. Burrow opening allows creatures to quickly exit their nest and attack. A strong blast could collapse it. Okay, so that lowers them. Black Phazon crystals have hardened over time, vulnerable to heavy blasts. The hardened exterior of black Phazon crystals is resistant to normal attacks. These structures will form naturally over time in areas with high amounts of Phazon. It is commonly mined by space pirates for use in producing trooper armor, but loses its dark appearance in the process. Okay, so basically you need to actually just kill enemies, try to go. Organic mass appears resistant to beam and missile attacks but could probably be overloaded with energy. Well, this drains it. What are these then? Target identified. Metroid A, completely saturated with Phazon, faint life signs detected within. Entry Canyon. What are these? Phazon tendrils will tangle around anything that gets too close, but can't grab smooth surfaces. Like this. What about this thing? Cluster of large crystals has grown through the cavern wall, vulnerable to explosive blasts. Is this like something else? Small anti-Phazon unit absorbs 25 units of Phazon. Oh! So instead of actually using taking in Phazon, you're actually what the hell? Trying to drain it. So I should just attack all of these things. I mean, I'm kinda scared that flesh-like bloom feeds energy into a Phazon mass. Destroying all blooms may damage the growth. Basically just destroying everything. Oh. What the fuck? Phazon buffer absorbs Phazon energy from nearby bioforms to power its own attacks. This particular breed of buffer has been heavily mutated by exposure to Phazon, giving it strange new abilities as it flies. As it flies, it searches the area for Phazon energy to consume. The buffer will absorb this energy out of any nearby bioform and energize itself. The buffer will then use the energy to fire a powerful attack back at their target. This ability comes with a price. The Phazon energy comprising their body is rather unstable and easily disrupted by any type of weapon fire. I was wondering what the hell. It suctioned like first I lost all of my Phazon and then it those are Metroids. God damn. Where am I going? Just down? Or not? God damn it. The unfortunate part is that they actually don't drain the energy that much. Growths feed off of Phazon lightning discharges, but will overload if too much energy is received. Phazon mass has a hardened shell sustained by surrounding growths. Destroying them may damage it. Huh. I really do hope there's going to be like a part where you can actually vent yourself, because I'm getting kinda high on this. Which is pretty bad. Even more! Well, that actually helped. There were those buffers. What the hell? Thing tried to eat me. More has been destroyed. Fleshy mass appears to be part of a much larger organism. Things are getting wild. Object out of scanning range. Exposed membrane is a small section of the nest which contains hundreds of juvenile Metroids. Well, at least this doesn't give you extra. What the hell was that? Creature's optical organ is vulnerable to shots but is being protected by thick plating. Plating protects antennae. Only when the plating is open until the antennae will the antennae be vulnerable. Okay. Holy shit, what a place. What the fuck? What is? Burrow opening is made of hardened phase and is too strong to be collapsed. Needed to destroy enough of them. Holy moly. Biofrom species unknown. Mouth interior appears vulnerable. Damage it to loosen its grip. What the fuck? It's still there. Still alive. How fucking far are we going? Like, there's not going to be any saves anyway. So... Hardened Phazon is covering an open explosive blast may be able to shatter it. What the fuck? What else? Serpentine organ serves as a Leviathan womb. Tissue on the sides looks like it could be torn off. There's more. These husks are identical to the bioform you encountered within the crater on Talon 4. Huh. Seal is covering a lower chamber. Phazon is emanating from below. A strong explosion could damage it. So what happens if I... What the fuck? What is that thing? Leviathan infant. Leviathan in early development. Phazon within is highly unstable. Leviathans are the children of Phaaze. They are bioforms that begin life deep within the planet inside the base of a serpentine organ that serves as a womb. The Leviathan will remain in here, feeding on an endless supply of Phazon until it has developed its Phazon core. The developed core marks the Leviathan's transition into adolescence and its departure from the womb. The serpentine organ moves the adolescent from deep inside Phaaze and releases it closer to the planet's surface. Here the bioform will continue to grow and mature beneath its older siblings. As time passes and the older ones are launched into space, the Leviathan will slowly make its way to the planet's surface. It is here the Leviathan will reach full maturity. Once Phaaze has located a planetary target to corrupt, it will launch the Leviathan into space. The Leviathan is capable of interstellar travel, creating wormhole in space to expedite the journey. Instinctively, it homes in on its planetary target. Shortly after impact, the bioform dies, leaving its armored shell to protect the Phazon core. Before it dies, the bioform often attracts and enthralls a large local predator. After mutating it through intense Phazon exposure, it compels the creature to protect the core. The core then begins to seep into the planet, replacing the local ecosystem with one based on Phazon. So that's what happened in Joso, like in Talon 4, and it corrupted the Metroid with Phazon and turned it into Metroid Prime that protected the core. Can I destroy that? No. Huh? Oh, I think I'm supposed to just rip this. The sides of the organ have been ripped. The Leviathan infant within is now vulnerable. What the fuck? What the fuck? I think I am hitting it, but... Yeah, I am hitting it. Just takes like a... Takes like a lot of hits. Is it? Jesus Christ. I mean, it negated most of my corruption though. Okay, so what do we have in here? Are we finally at Dark Samus, at the core of the corruption? There he is, or she, or it. Dark Samus, Phazon energy-based entity, disrupted by hyper mode attacks. Target is composed of pure Phazon energy and is highly unstable. Scans indicate that hyper mode attacks are capable of disrupting her. Likely a result of hyper mode being energized by Samus's body. Dark Samus is capable of generating echoes of herself to aid her in battle. These units will be used as increased firepower and act as distractions while she replenishes her energy. They should be destroyed immediately. She is capable of absorbing energy from Phaaze to replenish her own. Well, this is the same. Same music as in the second game, I think. Dark Samus is absorbing energy from Phaaze itself to replenish her own. Okay, so she created the clone. Dark Echo. Facsimile creature created by Dark Samus susceptible to hyper mode attacks. Oh, it gives you Which one is actually the real one? Oh, that was the real one. Oh, I thought it was charging up. Huh. She has like a power up. Here, have some laser up the butthole. But it's not over yet. That's the Aurora unit. Dark Samus repulsed, but now you fight against the Aurora unit. Fuses into it, yeah. Okay, so Aurora Unit 313 has on its head protects core, damage core to sever cables. Aurora 313 has somehow been fused with the BIOSes of Dark Samus. While combat shields protect most of the unit, a weak spot has been detected at the cable junction. Damaging the unit's core will expose this point, but the core itself is protected by an armored hatch. Tentacle ports can be damaged to initiate stunning cerebral feedback pulses within the target. While incapacitated, the hatch will be unprotected and able to be pulled open. This unit has been heavily mutated by Phazon exposure. It appears to be symbiotically connected to the planet Phaaze as well. So hold on, what? I need to attack cable junction. No, I need to damage the unit's core. I need to attack tentacle ports. Yeah, I need to attack tentacle ports, which will stun it. Then I can pull the hatch open. And then there's a unit core that I need to damage. And then that will there's a weak spot in the cable junction after that. What the fuck? That's like super. So hold on. Yeah, I need to. So hold on, do I need to... Oh, I need to actually shoot those things, yeah. Okay, it creates... creates Dark Samus clones. What the hell? Why is it laughing? I thought there was 4 of them. Ah, fuck! Huh? Yeah, it's almost 3 of them. Oh, fuck. I don't know what that is, what it's doing there. Okay. Well, this pattern is kinda easy. What the hell? Oh, it turned into a ball. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Huh? What the fuck? I wonder how I actually missed those. Why the fuck would it be laughing, like, honestly? Don't laugh. Well, at least those aren't as fucking hard to dodge as in... I think I can just do, like, dodge those like this. fuck? Ah. Can't be over yet. Nope. The true form. Aurora Unit Head. Aurora Unit 313 severed cable has exposed a weak point that is vulnerable to attack. Aurora 313 has somehow been fused with bioessence of Dark Samus. Wait, what? Whoa! That was I think I think this lags a bit. Okay, so the weak point is there in the ass. Oh, now it starts to speed. Oh, it does that attack. What is it doing now? I don't know, but it didn't even hit me. Aurora Unit 313 defeated. Hopefully my audio didn't desync that the game just fucking exploded. Kinda sucked to be desync at the end. If there's going to be any battles here yet. Yes, serves you right, you fucking corruptor. Aurora Unit didn't deserve that. Again, it died. But did it really? Yeah, the corruption is gone. Okay, so maybe it actually did die. Let me guess, I have a time limit to escape. I hope not. That would kinda suck.
Sir, we have confirmed unstable energy spikes in multiple locations on the planet. It's a chain reaction. It's accelerating. The planet's going to explode!
Order the fleet to disengage and prepare to retreat. Activate the Leviathan's warp field. Get us out of here.
Leave Samus to die. I never liked her anyway. She was too good. I'm envious. Wait, she actually... No, not the Leviathan. Fuck. Well, Samus died. The end. Metroid Prime 4 never happened. And none of
Damage
the
reports coming in.
future
We've lost 37%
Metroids either.
of the fleet. Half of the surviving ships are reporting heavy casualties.
Sir, we've confirmed the wormhole has disappeared. All the Leviathans are gone. The crisis is over.
What
Yeah!
about Samus?
He's
Negative,
dead.
sir. No contact.
She's dead. God damn it. I didn't get to fuck her. I mean, That's it! He was smiling! What the fuck? Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's... what?
Sir, we're receiving a transmission from Samus's ship.
Mission complete. She actually has her basic suit. She had her normal power suit or power armor. So is this the special ending we deserved? Samus naked. Oh yes, baby. Wait, what the fuck? No, that's from the beginning. Yeah, she's reminiscing. She's reminiscing them. Wait, there was an item there. They're actually showing the scenes where I did kill them. I guess. Because that was the health there. Well, they all died. There was no time to grieve, but no. Tap. That was it? Was that supposed to be the special ending? Probably. I think this is a remix of the... yeah, the original Metroid music. But how did she actually survive and escape from there, and why did she have her normal power suit? Either these games have like really bad story and plot holes, or they're just not explaining anything in this. I mean, that's kind of like doesn't make sense at all. But then again, I can't say. They might actually explain this in some other material, or in Metroid Prime 4, possibly. I see tendrils on the edges. What the fuck? They're coming straight for me. They're gonna siphon me. No, they're coming. No! Give the tendrils away. No! No! I mean... okay. Some of my thoughts, quickly. I think this game was actually really good. Like, what the fuck? I'm glad that I played it, even though I was kinda skeptic after the second Metroid Prime. The thing is, this was
With
as...
the death of the planet Phaaze, Samus Aran's arduous fight against Phazon has ended. However, in the vast regions of space, this victory is just a twinkle of a star, spreading the light of hope through the darkness.
They're actually showing that this Phazon is corrupting the whole thing. I think they're hinting with the background. So are they saying that there might be other things with the Phazon going on? Maybe. So some of my thoughts, like the game ends kind of in a, well, not exactly in a cliffhanger, but it doesn't explain everything. Like, at least it explains most of the things, but it doesn't explain like fully. It still doesn't explain exactly how Dark Samus came to be. Because I honestly feel like the second game, when they thought about this, was just kind of like a one-off game. The second Metroid Prime. It was kind of a one-off game. They really didn't. They just had to put out the second Metroid Prime because the first one was so successful. So they just did something and they created that shit. I mean, like without thinking, like there's so much lore and text in there, but they don't fucking explain actually like the most important thing, and that's the reason for this Dark Samus being alive. In this one, they kind of like explain it at least partly and are hinting that perhaps it had something to do with the Talon 4 situation, but they're still not giving an outright explanation on what Dark Samus is. They're just hinting that, and I kind of feel like that's the point of it. It is that, like, at least in my brain, in my mind, I'm thinking that it's the result of the first game's Metroid Prime suctioning Samus in that. But I feel like honestly it might have been something like the second one was made around, or at least after Metroid Fusion, I think. So they were kind of like probably doing something. Oh, there's more. They were doing something with that, thinking that it's connected to the Metroid Fusion plotline. Oh yeah. Now take off all your clothes. No. What the fuck? Oh, fuck you then. Was that the special ending? Wait. They really are hinting. Fuck. They really are hinting that there's going to be mission final. Hey, this is actually pretty cool. Difficulty veteran. Percentage complete 100%. Total time 17:15. Hyper mode difficulty unlocked. I did it. Actually, I think this was the fastest. Choosing to save now will finish this game of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption. When you select your save slot again, you will start a new game. Do you want to save? I think I accidentally did this on the first game as well. I mean, basically it's not an accident, but I mean, I did it, so it doesn't show it. Alright, so let's see. The final results. I have now completed all of the games in Metroid Prime trilogy. Metroid Prime 1, Metroid Prime 2, and Metroid Prime 3. Let us see. Yeah, so I got... Well, this was pretty much the same length as the first one. Yeah. Completed in 17 hours. Only 97%. So I missed out on basically 3 items. The second one I completed in over like 25 hours, like 24 hours. 99%. Although that's not the save I completed because I didn't save after that. But yeah, 17 hours and 15 minutes. Although it's a bit more since it doesn't count the, I don't know, cutscenes or something. I guess cutscenes, because it took me like, this is over 26 hours. Yeah. That I played this. And the second game took me like over 30 hours. But the reason why it is so long is because I ran around doing stuff. And also because of the fucking stupid ass cutscenes with going into the back, like the only reason the second game is long is because of the unskippable cutscenes going back and forth in the dark and light worlds. And that sucks ass, in my opinion. It's like so badly made. That's like the worst game design choice that like they could have made. Like, make it so that if you don't want to make it skip it, at least make it like only show once, and after that it doesn't show them. Or just allow you to like the player to skip those, because those add like I think it's like 30 seconds every time you do it, from like losing control to gaining control. So doing that because you have to do it so often, the game fucking, it adds up so much to the playthrough. Like honestly, I'm pretty sure it probably added up like 2 hours or something to my playthrough. And that's kind of crazy. The 3 hours came from me failing and being blind, not finding the obvious fucking gate or portal where I needed to go. So I ended up looting the place everywhere. But honestly, this game was really good. I think this and the first one are all equal. I think they're like equal. Although this deviates from the previous a little bit more, the second one kinda like deviated already from the Metroid formula, but this one deviates even more with the whole like you can talk with other people, interact with other people, and there's like an actual plot where people talk to you and stuff. It's in my opinion, this is like super cool. I think this is like super cool game. Just like the first one. I'm really happy that I played this. I have no complaints. The thing is, this is a little bit harder than the first game, and it's not as hard as the second game. The second game is challenging and hard, but a lot of the reasons why it is hard and challenging is because of kind of like a bullshit reasons. Kind of like a this is how the game is if you can be consistent and there's not like you're not fighting against the controls most of the time when you can like actually do stuff. The second game, the difficulty comes from the fact that you're basically fighting against the controls so often. Especially there are bosses like the spin boost guardian, which just like the hitboxes when it boosts into you, you just can't dodge it. It's like you're guaranteed to get, like you can't consistently dodge or do anything. It's a problem in all of this, but in that one everything does so much damage to you, and they do it so often that it just fucks you over. I feel like the second one has major issues, and I just don't like it. Like it's actually the only Metroid that I've played out of all of these. And I played all of the Primes now, and basically all of the main Metroid games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's the only game I don't like. I dislike it, actually. It starts off actually pretty well, but it just wears itself out. And it's I don't know. It's just like my critics are in the video in the Metroid Prime 2 playthrough. It's like there hasn't been that many games that I've been close to rage quitting, but that's like one of them that I really considered rage quitting. The other one was original Ninja Gaiden. That was like the one I really thought about. Like the Metroid Prime 2 was I really thought rage quitting, because I just found like the alpha blog is in itself the most shittiest made boss and most annoying made boss that you can have. And it in itself, like the whole situation where it is, it makes you fucking not want to play the game. Like they made it so fucking annoying. First of all, the enemy is insanely difficult to dodge. Like you can't be really consistent with it. Maybe you can, maybe like a good player can, but I can't, and a casual player can't. The thing is, it does like insane amounts of damage, and you have no idea what the fuck to do with that. Like the text what to do says that you need to shoot it in the mouth when it attacks you. Then it just suddenly doesn't hit. Like it's random. It starts to be random. You have no way to actually know whether to hit or not. If you hit it, there's actually like really no way to dodge it. I mean, there might be, but who knows? It's just so fucking bad. And that's not the only problem with it. The problem is that you need to replay 15 minutes if you die. Every time you die to it, you need to play 15 minutes because the game doesn't allow you to go back to save after doing like the unlocking of the area. So you need to do the other side unlocking of the area, then you can't get back from there, you need to go to the boss, and that's it. That takes 15 minutes from the save point. That's like fucking dumb as fuck. Why wouldn't you be able to go back to the save state? Like, why not? Or like the save point. They lock you out for no real reason. I mean, it's just so fucking dumb as hell. That game also had like this game didn't crash, but that second game actually had like issues with crashing. But that's a problem with the Primehack, most likely, and the computer settings or something. So that's not the fault of the game in itself. That's a problem for something else. But that kind of like made me not want to play it because of the crashing constantly and being like really pissed off, and like the game forced me to basically use save states, not to like load the situation where you might end up crashing. That's the only reason I had to use save states in that game. Then the fact that the second game also like the plot is, it's like, it almost feels like it's made for fucking Zelda fans. Like the game deviates from the Metroid plotline or the Metroid system so much with the whole fucking travel to Dark World, travel to Light World, blah blah blah, epic stories that don't have any connection to Metroid really. Actually, the Dark Men come, Ganondorf is fucking everyone in the ass. It's like a really fucking bad plot in my opinion. And the fact that like it has potential and it would be good, but then they have to act like they don't explain like the Dark Samus thing, and it goes so far into the fucking Zelda. It's kind of obvious to me that they wanted to actually attract Zelda fans to play that game as well. The way it's created with the storyline, with the talking, with the chatting, with everything, it really reeks of like, let's attract Zelda players. I mean, in this one they kinda went, in my opinion, kinda went back to the roots. Although this is more linear than the first one, and actually more linear than the second one, it still like maintains the whole exploration aspect and going around and searching for stuff. It's not obscure where to go, what to do. It's like, in my opinion, this is just, the third one is just an improvement all around. I feel like it's the, I can't say if it's the best one out of this, but it's like Metroid Prime 1 and this one are so close to each other and so good games that it's kinda crazy. The second one is just ass. The only problem in this one, in my opinion, is the fact that they're not 100% explaining Dark Samus and all that. But they explain everything else, and they kinda like hint how the Dark Samus thing is going on. So there's not like, there's a certain plot hole, like, well, not plot holes, but the whole ending thing is just kinda like how Samus comes back and turns into a normal armor power suit Samus and all that. That's kind of like like it's left to your imagination, but then again I feel like kind of they should have kept her with the like the normal, like the PED suit, since even if she was cured of the corruption, she wouldn't have lost the PED suit, right? I mean, I feel like that shouldn't have happened, since they actually did the PED suit on her in the research place. But I don't know. I mean, it's kind of like a suspend your disbelief type of deal, like just roll with it. But the second one, just like the plot is just Jesus. It just goes like the Luminot shit is kinda interesting and it adds up, but the whole like Dark Samus and not explaining anything and then stuff just happens is just so, yeah. But in any case, the third one is really good. I'm actually honestly surprised, and I'm really glad I didn't base anything with the second game. I was like, at first I was like, do I really want to play the third one if second one is like this? And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try it. At least let me try it. It's not it. I mean, yeah. Also, finding the items is a lot easier in this. There isn't any like super obscure stuff in this, unlike in the previous ones where I have no idea where some of the items are. In this one, I feel like basically every item can be found even without the map, since it kind of like I could hear the sounds of the items everywhere. So yeah. Not to mention, like, coming from this, because I think this is like super good sound music or song. This that's playing the trilogy, Metroid Prime trilogy, like the opening theme. This is like super good in my opinion. I've been listening to it otherwise, but I think the third one actually had really good music. Like Elusia was really calm, and I felt like it was super good. The Brio music was good, and most of the stuff was, in my opinion, pretty damn good. The second one I can't even remember what the fucking music was in that, so it wasn't anything special. The first one I remember the Fenrana Rifts and the Joso Ruins. Which one was it anyway? Like, I think it was Joso Ruins that had the song that kinda like stood out to me. But yeah, the music in this game was really good. I think this was actually awesome game. I kinda liked how they did the whole other bounty hunters things, although it kind of like stayed as was a short-lived thing. They didn't really get like a huge connection, but yeah. The game is pretty linear and kind of short, in my opinion. I think it's just kind of short, but to be honest, if like judging from the hours that I spent, it is basically the same length as the first one. Yeah. The second one is just overstays its welcome and gets like really boring and repetitive and annoying. In this one, these ones you don't really need to like run around failing everywhere. Yeah, I didn't save after finishing that. I don't know why. But yeah. So I have now played all of the basic Metroids. Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid 1 Zero Mission, Metroid 2 Samus Returns, Metroid 3 Super Metroid, Metroid 4 Fusion and Metroid 5 Dread, and the 3 Metroid Prime games, Metroid Prime 1 and 2 and 3. And I have to say that I wouldn't probably Like, the thing is, I'm debating if I want to play Metroid. Like, I kind of want to play Metroid Prime 4. Now that it's most obviously released. After you people are watching this playthrough. But I'm not sure if I want to pay that much for a new Switch game. Second of all, I'm not sure if I want to play it on a gamepad. Because that's like an FPS game on a gamepad. Like, the thing is, I wouldn't have probably enjoyed these games if I played them on gamepad. That's the thing. I feel like these games are kind of not... well, I feel like they're not that playable. Like, they are playable, of course, because people play them, but I don't enjoy playing them with a gamepad, obviously. I feel like in the third one, it doesn't matter because Wiimote can be used kind of like, I'd say, if this was only for gamepad, I'd say that this is like insane because you have to aim at the enemy so like you have to be so precise with your aiming. But since it's designed for Wiimote, and that basically acts like accurate, you can use it kind of like a mouse aiming at where you want to, so it's not... It works with this. There's not a problem with that. But the first one and second one... The first one is lenient. It's not that difficult, so it kind of like gives you the slack. The only ones you need to aim and use where the gamepad would be difficult would be like Metroid Prime, like the last boss, because you need to aim it directly at certain points. Other than that, it's not a big deal, like it's pretty lenient. You can lock on with Ridley, so you're going to be hitting it in the mouth anyway. The second game would be a nightmare to play with a gamepad. It would suck ass. I wouldn't want to do it. I barely want to do it with a keyboard and mouse, so I wouldn't want to fucking do it with a gamepad. Like, there are so... Like, for example, the moth monster, I can't remember, Flugtraur, whatever its name was. I can't imagine doing that with a gamepad. With mouse and keyboard, it's super easy. With gamepad, it would be a fucking nightmare and insanity to use it. Like, holy shit. So, I'm not sure if I want to do Metroid Prime 4, considering that you are forced to play with a gamepad. And if it's similar to Metroid Prime 1, then sure, it might be doable. It might be annoying a bit, but it's not like bad. It might be playable, and you might be able, I might be able to even enjoy it. If it's like the second game, I'd hate it. I wouldn't want to play it. I'd probably rage quit it. But yeah. So I'm not sure what happens if I'm going to play Metroid Prime 4 or not. I guess you'll see if there's going to be a playthrough of it or not. I kind of want to see after this, because this gave me back what's the word, like, I believe in Metroid again after that horrific Metroid Prime 2. So maybe, who knows. In any case, I've played all of these, and I actually think that, like, with this one and the first one, you kind of can be consistent in playing them and beating the enemies. In the second one, you can't be consistent because it's just... bah. But in my opinion, the best Metroid games out of all of these that I've played is by far Metroid Samus Returns and Metroid Dread. They are they are consistent. You actually, there's now no randomness. There's like actual skill involved. If you're good, you're good, and you can deal with it. Like, the mechanics, combat, everything works very well. Whereas in most of the other ones it's pretty damn clunky. The follow-ups, the followers for that, I think Metroid Prime 1 and Metroid Prime 3 are actually kind of like the second best in the series. Especially with played with mouse and keyboard. I can't say how they are played with their original gear. But with mouse and keyboard, I'd say they are like the second best ones after Samus Returns and Metroid Dread, in my opinion. Just my opinions. But after that, it's kind of like a tie between the next ones, and Metroid Prime 2 is just dog shit. Somewhere like the lowest part of dog turd. I mean, I honestly can't emphasize how much I dislike the game. It's like one of the most disliked games I've played in a long time. And the funny part is, I really enjoyed it up until around the halfway point when it started to like be really repetitive, and you get these like really like this booster enemy was kind of like the first annoying thing that you come across, and then you're like, okay, so this was just like an annoying thing you fight against the gameplay mechanics and the clunky controls and everything. They're not balanced out, but it'll probably get better. Like, this is the only challenging type. Then you get to the power bomb fucking guardian. Then you get to the alpha block. Then you get into the other fucks. It's like, this is so fucking bad. Then you have to watch the fucking cutscenes of teleporting in and out of the dark and light world. It just gets so fucking annoyed, and it gets like so. In this one, there was like the visors actually made sense. In that game, it was like, yeah, this is the dark visor, this is the light visor, this is the fuck visor, this is the fucking shit visor. We don't want to use the stuff that's in the previous game. We need to figure something fucking new out, and we're like the best. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I fucking hated that thing. But anyway, other than that, they're really good games. And this is like super good. I'm glad I played it. What's in the extras? There's the concept galleries. Oh yeah, I have those I can actually unlock. How do you go? Use the nunchuck control stick to scroll list. Why can't I get the boss package? No. So, you can unlock these Metroid Prime 1 Fusion Suite. Ship bumper stickers. Me bubblehead. Yes. Screenshot tool, and it costs like insane amounts. Diorama. Flagra was the mod thing. No, it wasn't. That was actually the first one. Amorbis. I wonder why I didn't get these. Huh. I don't know. Well, in any case, that's it. Let's actually get like a... Let's get something cool. Let's get Diorama 1. I can't even get that. I don't know how you'd get these things. Basically can't get anything from here. Well, I can get the Fusion Suite. Oh, Samus will be wearing the Fusion Suite in Metroid Prime 1. Yeah, no. Actually, no other things except the Fusion Suite. I mean, I can get these. think I can unblock all of the music at least, but... Well, in any case, that concludes my Metroid series playthroughs, at least for now. I guess we'll see what happens with if I'm going to play Metroid Prime 4. But for now, at least, this is all of the Metroid that I'm going to play. And it basically is almost all of them except the spin-offs that I don't know if they have anything to do with the games actually. Like, I'm pretty sure they don't. What was the game? Other M? Yeah, I think Other M. And Metroid Federation fuckers doing stuff with the others or something like that. But in any case, that concludes my Metroid Prime and Metroid playthroughs all together. Next up, I might be playing Metroid Prime 4, but I guess we'll see. I'm not 100% sure. If you actually like watching these playthroughs and watch them, leave a comment if you want me to actually play Metroid Prime 4 or not. I feel like most people don't really watch this, because honestly I don't. Most people just don't watch my playthroughs, but honestly I feel like most people don't like to watch other people play Metroids or anything like this. But in any case, if you watched, if you liked, if you didn't like, tell me about it, comment it, and do tell me if you actually want to see the Metroid Prime 4. I'll take that into consideration, whether I'm going to play or not. But to be honest, if I feel like playing it, I will play it. It doesn't like, I don't really think about it that hard. In any case, I thank you for watching. Ufonman is signing out, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that may be. Bye.